Workers from Samsung unit, their protest turned ugly on Wednesday morning as issues spiraled out after 7 of them were arrested. This is the Samsung plant which is at Kanchipuram, and what happened is that for nearly a month, workers from this Samsung plant were conducting a protest demanding better wages, better amenities, and also one of their most important demand, that is to register their trade union, which was backed by CITU. However, the protest site was almost 1.5 kilometers from the plant towards the left side where they were gathering and were protesting every day. This was happening for nearly a month, but in recent times, like almost 6 rounds of talks were also conducted by the state government where TRB Raja, the Industries Minister, Finance Minister, Thangam Tennarasu and various other ministers were also involved, and they claimed that as per the instructions of the Chief Minister, the workers' demands must be addressed. And even also TRB Raja said that like the several demands of the workers were also accepted by Samsung, but except one thing, that is the recognition of their trade union, because that was in the court and it was a sub judice matter. TRB Raja also said that it kind of looked like actual workers had no problem with the Samsung management from Korea, but there were like some kind of issues with the HR in this plant, and he said it was the industries minister who said that needs to be resolved. But what happened is that yesterday there were two situations. One is that on either side of this plant, police were actually having checkposts where they were actually stopping vehicles, and if they were wearing a Samsung unit workers uniform, they were stopped and their identity card was verified. In fact, there was one video where a policeman was inside a bus. He stopped the bus and he was actually checking for the ID cards of people wearing Samsung uniform, and when the other passengers confronted this, because this is not normal, they questioned why this policeman was behaving like this. He was claiming that it was an emergency and he was trying to avert a bigger situation. The passengers immediately said that this is not acceptable because they are also being delayed and it is a kind of harassment. Amidst this, there was an accident that occurred in this road almost 500 meters away, where when the workers were coming in an actual small load vehicle, almost 26 people in one, that vehicle actually met with an accident and 5 of them were injured. When police actually tried to help them, one of the sub-inspectors called as Manikandan was actually trying to take a video while other workers gathered over there, and they claimed that this accident occurred because of police harassment, and that turned out to be an issue because one of the workers actually pushed the police sub-inspector down, for which yesterday night 7 workers were arrested and during midnight, and they were taken away. The protesters claimed that these were the workers who were leading the protest, and it was done to sabotage a major event that was planned for today, where allies of DMK, that is CPM, CPI, VCK and TVK leaders were to join the protesters, and they were supposed to hold a major protest at that site almost 1.5 kilometers away, and to sabotage it, this arrest was done. However, Finance Minister Thangam Tennarasu has provided an explanation right now, claiming those people arrested were the ones who had attacked a police officer on duty. However, the state government once again claims that all the kind of demands of the workers will be addressed, and Samsung management is also ready to accept the demands except for one, that is the registration of the trade union. That can only happen as the matter is in the court, and the state government has also requested the protesting workers to come to work. However, all the workers who had gathered today, even today, to protest again, as there was a tent over there which was removed by the police, they have been detained and taken to multiple wedding halls in Kanchipuram itself. They have been placed over there. Heavy police protection has been placed over a side, which is a wedding hall there. You see, this is at Tungavar Satram, where the people who are protesting, that is the workers from Samsung unit and also the CITU leaders who came over here, they were all been detained. They were taken from that side and have been brought over here. Workers who are protesting from Samsung unit along with the CITU members are here at this spot, where the DMK allied parties, CPM, CPI, CPI-ML and VCK leaders have come over here, and they are holding a meeting at this spot. This is like after they were arrested almost 2 hours ago, all because the stage that they were actually protesting, the kind of tent that was removed by the police after the arrest of 7 Samsung workers. And what happened is that post which they attempted to march towards the Samsung unit. At that point, they were detained and they were brought to the spot. And here right now, all the workers you could see over here are sitting at this spot along with members of the Congress party as well. They're also here. They are all DMK allies who are at this spot and they are meeting with the workers and who are protesting from the Samsung unit along with CITU members. So like on one side, the Tamil Nadu government says that all measures are being taken to amicably resolve the situation, but at the same time, arrest of these protesting workers, allied parties itself are raising questions about that. That is Thirumavalavan, VCK party leader, and he's also like here to talk on this. Earlier, it was decided that they will participate in a protest, so extending their support to the Samsung workers. But as they are detained, they are over here at this spot, and they are holding talks with them. Sir, you have come here to extend your support to the protesters over here. How do you see this?
This is purely laborer issues.
Okay.
There is no politics at all.
Right.
Already our Honorable CM has given direction to his ministers, industry and labor welfare ministers have discussed with some activists from the Samsung. So they have for the laborers, I think so. But main demand, the registration of their trade union. But it is sub judice. This is a reply from the government side. We demand our Honorable CM to intervene in this issue immediately. He can settle the issues. So we will try to meet him soon. All the allied party leaders, left parties, Congress, VCK, Manidhanaya Makkal Katchi, MDMK, all these allied parties will meet our Honorable CM within a couple of days and we will discuss these issues. Definitely we believe Honorable CM will settle the issue.
Does the allied parties believe that a trade union should be registered in Samsung unit?
Sure, definitely. It is mandatory one.
The protesters claim police are harassing them.
So we strongly condemn this kind of harassments by the police against laborers. I request the government to withdraw all the false cases against laborers and I request to release all the remanded prisoners.
Sir, you have come here to extend your support. CPM has come to extend their support to the protesters over here.
No, the arresting of the fighting, the workers are fighting for the past 1 month. No untoward incident, no violence has taken place. I don't know why the Kanchipuram police have arrested mass of the workers and keeping in a dark room. They have got no light, no air facility in the hearty sun period. So this is not a good practice for arresting the workers. So we are going to meet the Chief Minister and plead to him that this kind of approach is not necessary. So you immediately must intervene and settle the dispute peacefully.
Protesters also claim that the police are harassing them.
Yeah, I already told that the police is not behaving, the behavior of the Kanchipuram police is not good. What crime the workers have committed then when they are searching the workers in the midnight? They have been tortured, they have been arrested, they have been sent to the Vellore jail and more than 1,000 workers are arrested today. So this is not necessary.
The allied party is going to meet the Chief Minister. What are you going to ask him?
We will ask the immediately Chief Minister to intervene and solve the problem peacefully. And also withdraw the cases and release all the workers. The normalcy must be restored. And the Chief Minister must intervene to solve the problem amicably.
Divyan, Pramod Madhav, for Today.